You might be wondering what exactly we're doing in my laundry room for this episode. And my answer would be, we are in my laundry room because I have here a Plasma Glow Nira cyber action figure with detachable cape and plasma cannon from Skybolt Toys, Hobby Toys for the Hobby Market. This was created by Bill Mouse. This came out in 1997. And I'm not really sure. I've not read this comic. I'm not really familiar with it. It looks like this is some sort of like creator-owned series. I do remember Creed, that was kind of popular in the mid-90s. I had some of those comics, but very interesting. I actually got this in a lot with the regular Nira and a chrome Nira, but as I've mentioned in a previous episode, if you watch the Ghost Rider episode, Vintage Toy Freedom, that I love glow-in-the-dark stuff. So when I saw this, I couldn't pass it up, and this is just too cool. So I'm in my laundry room, to answer the question, because this is the room in my house that gets the least amount of light when I turn the light off, of course. There are no windows in here. So I want to show you how this Plasma Glow Nira works. I'm going to kind of hold it up to the light here to get some light in it. Here's some information about Bill Mouse. He was born in New York. He likes the comics. He has a kid and a wife and a dog, and his dog's probably dead by now. But here's a checklist of Nira comics if you ever want to check those out. A little bit of a preview. Some more information. She's a cyber angel. So I'm not really familiar with this. Didn't really look it up. I just thought it was cool. It glows in the dark. Alright, that should be enough light. And yeah, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but she's definitely glowing. It looks better in real life than it does here. But so that is Nira, the cyber action figure, Plasma Glow. We're gonna bust her open. Actually, the card was kind of peeling off anyway. I don't really, again, know much about this or how collectible it is, but it's got to be kind of a cool thing if you had a creator-owned series in the 90s, and then you got some action figures made, more than one actually. There's Nira. She has a little bit of articulation in her shoulders and her legs, and she's got some kind of, I guess that's where her cloak goes, is that slot in her back. That makes sense. It's a cape, but I thought capes usually go around her neck, not kind of at your waist. Oh, she's got like 3 holes. That's kind of weird. I wonder what that, maybe that's part of a different action figure. She has her plasma cannon. Now card art she has 2. I guess she just needs 1 for our purposes. Try to get this guy in here. Do you ever lick things to try to get them in with toys? I definitely do that with like G.I. Joe pegs and different things like that. Just kind of move it up there a bit. She's trying to stand tall on those. She got some serious wedges going on there. Fighting crime and things like that. Standing right there. So yeah, so she's pretty cool. She's going in my my glow-in-the-dark collection. Like when I go to bed and I turn off my lights and I see my Scare Glow, my Ecto Glow, Ghostbusters, and my Night Force, and the Ghost Rider, if you watched that previous episode. So I won't talk too much more. There's nothing too interesting about this, but Bill Mouse, that's kind of a cool thing that he had in his comic career. Might want to check him out and see what else he's up to. Gosh, it's almost 20 years later. So so thanks for watching, and yeah, not showing up too great here on the camera, but I assure you that she is glowing in the dark.